Hello?
You start my stream.
Yeah, I started mine.
You can hear my TV. I'm sorry. I fucking don't have a headset for my PlayStation, so I just use my controller.
Nah, you're good. I got background noise too. Still in shock that Penn State signed Ohio State's defensive coordinator.
Oh yeah, I know.
I guess they lowballed him.
Fucking, I can't believe that Notre Dame fucking let their defensive coordinator go. I mean, I don't think they really
Welcome
let
to
him
the
go.
cradle of quarterbacks, Ross Age Stadium in
Yeah.
West Lafayette, Indiana, home to the Purdue Boilermakers, where the black and gold hoping to boiler up in this one. What a game!
I think
what
so.
potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Arizona Wildcats taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Purdue Boilermakers. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Yeah, I know. That's why I always lose to Missouri. He gets picks always somehow.
Arizona will kick off to get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Offense set on first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences?
He's going to throw deep right side.
Oh,
Right through his hand. They came
it
out
hit his hand.
and they missed a big chance on that one. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. Let's go out and make a statement today.
He's got his man. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And off from the shotgun. Nifty little dance step. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Unloads quickly. Just what they were looking for, and he's got it set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game.
I know,
I'll
that's
tell you, they've got
Missouri's
this defense on their heels.
favorite play.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on the team.
They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
No, it stands.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure.
The game's so wishy-washy with what it wants to fucking do now.
Yeah. Doesn't make sense at times.
The Boilermakers have it in scoring position on first and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. He's looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
And I read it, but I didn't get it.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So an 82-yard drive there. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone, then put it away into 25. Offense getting set for first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Oh, what a caught! Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Might as well give it to him again. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking. They've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Fafita getting some heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got twiddled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart, right? You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get down a few notches.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Oh, they really could have used that.
He's got to catch that.
Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's...
And he's running in the open. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Gets it out quickly. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Really nice third down sub defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Oh.
Now the lead's extended. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Oregon State put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Beavs had zero issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Plows through the defense.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll give it to the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
big third down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on third down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him. He can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide out in motion. They'll try to outflank him with the jet sweep. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Here's the handoff. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
I think the OC will be really happy with a small gain and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down mark, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down. And shoot, and I got 4th down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Russell to the ground after picking up the first down. First down to start the drive after the break. They go to the ground. They knock him down right there.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing out.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this game.
Do they have another third down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job.
Think I'd even make this field goal.
D-linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. They just can't do it better.
Yeah, 52.
A 51-yard field goal is not really unreasonable in terms of range, but they'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, and they convert. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
They'll go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, bigger runs.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Fafita. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback. And the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Thought he had it.
God damn it.
The uprights. He missed it. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. You're still sitting on a 10-point game. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Tackled immediately after the catch.
And that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Smith. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give him a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Iron Man. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Crosses the tag. Afterburner's coming. This defense giving up ground. He's finally knocked down at the 26.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things. You can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Looking to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's automatic.
Yeah.
He was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
They need 1 yard on 3rd down to keep this one going. This will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down.
See if this comes back to bite me, Matt.
This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him and they convert. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
It's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Motion from the offense. They'll run it on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Looking for a man. It's Fafita. He makes the connection. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Wildcats are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. It's caught. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. That's caught. It's Brown. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Skips away from pressure. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Arizona.
I couldn't do anything, and then now I could do stuff.
Touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. out. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling.
Yeah, a lot of it I think is the game too, like secretly.
Yeah, I think the game like does some shit behind the scenes. At least I've noticed that playing.
Not gonna give him a
Yeah, you
chance
could
to
be
make a play as they
dominating the
boot that
first
thing
half. You
through
come
the
out the
end
second
zone.
half and it's like, what the
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create. It's sometimes hard to stop. You have it. So, Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Complete. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And they can't connect. The flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Three yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. He wants to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fakes the catch. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3.
Oh.
That is no good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Well, they knew coming into this game, touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals,
close as you could get.
Come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw. It's Fafita. Lofts one high and deep.
Oh, holy shit. That was just like a prayer.
Yeah, what a great job by this offense finishing the half. It wasn't perfect. You're still trailing, but now you've cut that lead to a 1-score game. Now in the second half, we can come out, make some things happen. We just created some big momentum for this offense. Now we take it into halftime.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Yep.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down.
it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job of pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Runs through a tackle. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll run it again. Makes his man miss. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Give to the running back.
They're strong, and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quick.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, the running back has it. At the 40, there he goes. Can anyone catch it? Touchdown, Arizona. They take the lead with the 6. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially
Also, I had no idea why my cornerback, motioned all the way across.
You kind of want to force the give on the RPO.
I was like, what is he doing?
You can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Running back goes in motion. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Iomanna. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Out of the gun to give to the back. They make the stop of this running game. Moves the chains as they get the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
The Boilermakers will have it 1st and 10. The give to the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
On second down, he'll let it fly. He's got his man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers. And defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense. The offense took advantage with some nice yards after the catch.
Quickly complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Quarterback checking off. From the red zone, looking for a man. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10.
Yep.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. And is picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Finally, my defense
That's why as
does
quarterbacks, you
something.
cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. Power football with the run. And he's almost to that 1st down marker. They're saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's flying by and gets it on the jet sweep.
You know this defense was practicing and game planning for this guy in particular. They knew with his speed at receiver, not only would he be catching the football, but they were going to get him involved in the run game as well. That defense looked ready for that play.
Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. To the ground with the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong. And I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out in the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Back back to throw. It's Fafita. And the defense gets to the
I didn't want to risk the throw.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy.
He
He's an absolute
might have been
monster.
caught.
He'll
It
show
might
you
have been
all the
intercepted.
tools on that sack.
It was like 50-50.
Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Also, it wouldn't let me audible because of the home field crap.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. And
Let's go.
can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack.
Something crazy here.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down.
Definitely.
Quarterback will audible. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it right down the middle. And it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great job by the freshman. Kept his eyes in the right
Yeah, it
place
was
and made the
like
play.
Going to be 17-0 going into halftime.
It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the tailback. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown Wildcats. And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. makes a move.
Oh.
Bounced out of bounds at the 38 after that return.
See, the game was trying to give you it back.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Trying to start the drive with a pass. On the run, still looking. Fires to the tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving. Trying to make magic on the scramble. No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the first down himself.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Second down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. They're working that left side. They get him down after he makes the catch.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal.
I was going to say, if I miss another kick.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, they're kind of banking on a comeback. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to South Alabama. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On second down, wants to throw. He lost one down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play, so nice job in coverage.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that in there. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Boilermakers moving quickly to the line. He'll just keep slinging it. Feeling some heat. He's going to take off.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Snags it over the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and short, they'll run and looking for the first down. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
He wouldn't have been the only All-American in his boot camp if I allowed him to have push passes when he was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
Comes out throwing on first down. He's got the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He wants to pass it on second down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Oh, man. The quarterback almost just threw his second interception of many drives. He's trying to fit that
it's like you have your favorite.
Up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
You have like your favorite plays that they're going to work no matter what.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. And he's got it for a touchdown. So hold on a second. They're not dead yet. In fact, they're suddenly feeling much better. Two-point conversion attempt is on the way.
Oh.
Well, I like the thought process, right? You're trying to force your opponent to at least have to score a touchdown to come back and win this one. You don't come away with a 2-point conversion, but you're still feeling pretty good here late in the game.
They're sending out the regular kickoff unit, and even with 2 timeouts left, I think they're going to sit there on defense and watch the clock hit 0 if they do this. Just under 30 seconds left, so they've got a chance if they can get this onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do
Good
this,
game.
the ball game is over.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they need.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
trophied up. I'm saying like boom, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam. The type of.
Well, this is a fucking situation, isn't it? I can't lift the hose up high enough because there's not enough fucking water in the tank. The fire won't spread anywhere. It's the fucking pump that's on fire. Go on, cunt. Fucking go out.
Look, there it is. That's for the then it'll sound like a
I never had a WWE wrestler on my show.
first.
You're the first one.
Excellent.
You're a persona. You're a villain.
Yeah.
Did you ever wrestle some big famous people?
I don't know if you had watched him, but Rey Mysterio is the most famous lucha.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, Ray and I have worked a couple times together. He's the most famous luchador who's ever lived, and he actually just turned 50. He's still in the ring and he's killing it.
At 50.
I swear to God. I swear to God. He's a freak. Some people are built different.
Was there ever a wrestler that impressed you so much with his strength? Like, he's stronger than I ever thought he was.
I would say, and it was for like a really brief time, was a guy named Otis. He's maybe one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life. We didn't get much of an interaction, but you can just feel it. He's probably the strongest human being like I've ever even gone near. He's just, it's crazy. He'll pull your arms off. He's one of those dudes. He has a real legit amateur background in wrestling, like Olympic style. He's just one of those types of people, like I said, like they're just built.
I walked into a den.
Got cichlids? Get bulbitis. Got plant-eating fish? Get bulbitis. Kill every plant that you touch. Get bulbitis. Bulbitis, aka African water fern, aka one of the most bulletproof plants we sell. Look, bulbitis is from Africa. Most of your cichlids are from Africa. They're from the same place. Bulbitis will survive. It's Africa tough. It doesn't care what you do to it. All you need to do is tie it to a rock or a piece of driftwood so your fish can't rip it out. They will not be able to chew through it. Bulbitis is one of the most bulletproof plants we sell. How hardy is bulbitis? We had some with some algae on it that we just let sit in the tank to dry out. Bulbitis is still alive 5 months with hardly any water in this tank, still growing. Get some bulbitis now.
welcome.
Papa John's Philly cheesesteak papadilla. Let's get into it. Flour. Papadilla dough. Coat in the dough. Eat my bobber. Slap it out. Alright, we're making a Parmesan crusted one, so we gotta coat the pan with Parmesan cheese. Slide the dough over. Bam. 5 swirls of ranch. Alright, Philly cheese steak on this bad boy. Onions. Half a cup of green peppers. 1 blue cup of mozzarella cheese. Oven time. Bam! Philly cheesesteak, Parmesan crusted papadilla. Got it? Alrighty, you gotta fold it. Pepper, garlic, and there we have it. Philly cheesesteak papadilla.
The best relationship combo is that I'm in public, boyfriend.